Hey guys, Damo here at Perfect Gaming Guides, bringing you the second video in this playlist covering a full 100% walkthrough guide and all achievements for Firewatch. In this video we will be covering off day 2 of the game guys, which we will gain the Back to Work, Shutterbug and Love Turts achievements. Okay, let's jump into the game and get started on those achievements. As day 2 starts, your achievement for completing day 1 should pop right at the start guys. We talked to Delilah on the radio and she gives us our next objective, which is to check if the communication lines are down. We make our way down from the lookout tower and turn immediately left at the bottom of the stairs guys, and we start to follow the mud path. As you head along the mud path you should see this small hut guys, and that will let you know that you're on the right one. We make our way past that, continue to follow the path, and we should reach a ledge that we need to jump down. We drop down there using the A button.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
You probably had to hike through a cave yesterday to get home.
Drop down again.
Yeah, I did.
So you're going to want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
And then we follow the path round to the left. This is just going to basically zigzag all the way down until we reach the very bottom. Jump across this bridge. And this is the entrance to the cave. So we see the locked gate on the left there, we just make our way around past that. And as soon as we come out the cave, we want to just go head straight on. Past this fallen tree, and you'll see there is a gap in the bush that we need to break our way through. Keep following the path, hugging to the right hand side. Now when we look up we can start to see the communication lines. Follow it round to the right. See there's a signpost here. We just continue straight on from that and you'll see that there's a fallen log. We want to jump over that. And we just make our way down through this valley. You'll see in the distance that there's a peak with a pole on top. Communication pole on top. That's eventually where we want to head, but at the moment we're just going to make our way around the bottom of it because there's a missable achievement round here. Make our way around the edge. As we come round this corner there is a rock just to our left there. There it is right in front of us, and you'll see the turtle. We pick that up and we press and hold the B button to adopt it. Then we can start heading back over here and jump down so that we can make our way up to the top of that peak. And up pops our achievement, Love Turts. We're just making our way around here. Climb up on this boulder and then we can drop down and then make our way slight right and head up the hill. Just keep following the wires now, guys, and eventually you'll come to the point where it's broken. We can report that in to Delilah.
Hey, so the wire.
This point here starts a bit of dialogue back and forth with Delilah, and then she's going to give us the next part of our mission.
Fix it. Good find.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately. It's snipped clean through, and there's a bunch of beer cans out here. The same beer those girls were drinking. They also left us a message.
These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of
Still
control.
waiting on the next part of the mission to come in, and there it is, find the teens. So if we make our way up here, you head back up and then just make your way round the rocks to the left.
That comes to mind is
That's us now on the correct path.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some
We can use
adventure.
that to drop
What do you
down.
got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
And then we just head straight through this sort of valley here.
Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower
drop
and just
down
keep an
again.
eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
And if ever you get lost as well, guys, you can always check these signs, because at this point in the right direction, or you
find
can
the
use the
path they
map.
took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt
So
they're where they
we
were
just want to
yesterday,
head
but they
straight along
obviously
here.
can't have gone far.
I'm looking for bits that I can possibly jump down to make it shorter, but I don't think there is any. We just head along here. We make our way across this fallen tree, and you'll see there's a backpack hanging up on the tree. We need to knock that down. In the backpack we're going to find a disposable camera, and we need that for another one of our missable achievements.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. Just found an old pack full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them.
Make our way over to the rope hook,
Oh,
and we
this is,
can
uh,
attach a
came
rope
with one of those
and make our way
cardboard
down.
single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
When we get to the bottom, there's another rope hook that we need to use.
Anyway, yeah, Brian Goodwin. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
We get to the bottom and we just follow the sort of mud path.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned, and, one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
Really, at any point you can do this achievement once you've got the camera, guys. It doesn't need to be at this bit. You can just bring the camera up using the right on the D-pad, then just start clicking away to take all the photographs until there's none left. Once that gets down to 0, we should see our next achievement pop, which is the Shutterbug achievement. We just continue through this area. Making our way through the burnt down trees. And as we start to come back through to the healthier trees, we just make our way round to the right.
I myself have chosen to never get attached to anyone who would miss me, but I know I'm a bit of an outlier.
I'm looking for another rope hook here, but it's actually sort of further on than the bit that I think it is, so it's not actually at this bit. If we just keep following the path,
Lifetime with some cheating stockbroker.
you just keep hugging along the side of where all those rocks are, you'll find it.
I'm actually married.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
So there it is there, the rope hook's here.
I'm
Make our
sorry,
way down there.
Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Then we're going to follow the path that's on our right. And this is taking us back to the area that we were at day one.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
If we keep following this stream, this is going to take us back to the area that we first encountered the teenagers at the lake.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful! Hey, do you see that?
Yeah, I think so. That thin plume of smoke?
Yeah. Looks like it's way down to the southwest. You should be able to find a way over there from the meadow by the lake. Towards 5 Mile Creek. It's in the southwest quadrant of your map.
What, you think it's those girls?
I'm pretty sure it's a campfire, so yeah. I'd call that a safe bet.
Man, they really do not give a shit, do they?
Not a one.
So we've followed that all the way to the end, and we can use the log to make our way across. Then just follow the mud path and we can cut back through these bushes. When we get through here, you may recognise this from day one. This is the bit with the campfire. We just make our way straight through that, guys, and head straight along the mud path, taking the one to the right now. And just heading straight through that gap in the trees. Following the edge all the way around the rocks, and eventually you'll come to the rope hook. At the bottom there's only one way to go, so we just follow that path.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Then when the path splits, we make our way to the right.
She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
We keep heading past the cache point.
Devastating?
Then at this rock, we just sort of follow the contour of the map round to the right.
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it.
Then we just head straight on at that point.
Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
Still just making our way along the edges of the rocks. When we reach the stream, we want to turn right, and before we get to the waterfall we want to turn right again, and you'll see these two big boulders kind of making an archway. We just make our way underneath those, head straight through, and this is going to take us to the camp. If we make our way over to the tent, we will see that there's a note attached, and we want to grab that, guys, pick it up and then report that in to Delilah.
Whoa, their tent is demolished.
You're there?
Once you finally report that into Delilah, that the note's there, this starts a bit of dialogue with Delilah, and we need to wait till that ends.
I have no idea. It's pretty bad.
Well, just look around. Make sure they weren't, injured or...
Murdered?
They weren't murdered.
Oh, do you remember when I came out here to quietly look for fires?
They weren't. Just look around. Actually, you've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking. Oh, they're gone for sure.
How can you tell?
The girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
I need to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. I've known you, 24 hours? Maybe you're nuts.
God, look, I just came out here to sit in a tower, all right? Not get into some mess with a bunch of co-eds.
It's fine. They're gone?
Yeah, they're gone. But you should see this place. It's weird.
At the end of the conversation with Delilah, that is going to be the end of day 2, guys, and the back to work achievement will pop for you as soon as you start day 3. I hope you found that video useful, guys. I'd appreciate if you would like the video and subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome, and I will hopefully see you in the next video in day 3. Thanks for watching.